What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and reacting to Carlo ranking the best small forwards in NBA 2K25 My Team. Okay, I gotta just say something. I'm sorry to Kelly Tripucka. I'm sorry. I haven't actually used the card, but I've seen what the card gets into. And do I think he's getting gassed too much? Yes. I don't think he's Dr. J level. However, Kelly Tripucka is good. So I'm sorry. Carlo, I owe you an apology. Sorry. Okay, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
It's your boy.
I apologize.
Back with another.
But that doesn't mean his tier lists are good. His tier lists are still trash. I want you guys to know. His tier lists still leave a lot to be desired. So,
team video. And we are going to do a small forward tier list.
I like the hat, Carlo.
Get it. I know y'all love my tier list. Now, I've been seeing so much hate under. Understand this. Before y'all actually want to hate on my tier list, I use every single card in this tier list.
That is cap. You've said it before. That is so cap. You said you haven't used the cards in past tier lists. That is cap.
I know what I'm talking about.
That is cap. That is cap.
Every single card. I've done every gameplay. I've done every
you have not used every card. You have not.
For my previous video, I never made a gameplay. I played with him a lot of times. Just because, I didn't have a gameplay doesn't mean I haven't used. I used a lot of these cards. Like John, I've used.
Yes, you've used a lot of these cards, but you've not used all of them.
A lot of these cards. So when you say like I don't know what I'm talking about, bro,
you don't.
Then you clearly you don't I don't know. Unless you have as much playtime as me, I guess you're that guy.
Maybe we just know more about the game. Maybe that can happen, right? Like, what?
But we're gonna go over my small forwards. This is gonna be
sorry, your butt hurt, Carlo.
Small forward / power forwards. Now, if you got a card that's small forward, like let's say, I will put Ron Artest in this tier list because he wasn't my previous one, and there was another guy I think I have on this list. But like, if you have like a Kelly, a Paul George, go recommend. Definitely watch my previous video. I go over a lot more of the other small forward stuff like that. If they are a small forward / shooting guard, so definitely check that out. Because I think, like I said, that Kelly's so good. And
I mean, Kelly is fine offensively. He's getting gassed. Defensively, that card is not good at all.
Stuff like that. Paul George's really good. But there's other cards that can play small forward that are at the shooting guard position. But just keep that in mind overall. But we're going to get the ranking. Honestly, you can disagree all you like. Hate on the tier list all you want.
Oh, I will.
That ain't going to change nothing. Okay? But we're ranking Kevin Durant in S tier. Then I'm also going to rank his pink diamond at the same time. I'm ranking his pink diamond in A. I think KD...
Bro, like, I've used KD lots on this game. He's not good. He's not good. And you can't even say, oh, Ty, you haven't used KD. I literally have a gameplay of him. He's not good. His release is not good. What are we talking about?
He is so good in this game. You can disagree all you like.
I do.
I know. I've been hearing hate about Kevin Durant.
He's not good.
What does KD not do?
His release is very mediocre. The Pink Diamond's defense is dog water. That's why I like the Opal KD, because at least he can play defense. What does the Pink Diamond do?
He has a good moving shot. He has a good easy shot. Like, KD's is at 6'10". He has a good leaner. He plays good defense for his size.
Opal does.
I'm really not understanding how Pink Diamond KD's a bad card. Really.
He's horrible.
Like, I'm looking at it, and I'm not seeing any issues with this card overall.
Pull up his card so we can go over his defense, please.
This card is really good. KD is a S tier small forward.
Opal
and
KD
I'm gonna stand for this. He's an A tier. I don't know how we can call KD mid and stuff like that. Learn to use the card. He's so good.
How about you learn to make good tier lists? How about that?
But so great, and he's so talented in this game overall. Up next, we got Paolo Banchero, and I feel like you still gotta put Paolo in S tier. Like I still.
Okay, look, I like Paolo a lot, but. Okay.
Almost. You just can't.
You know what? I'm not going to disagree. I'm not going to disagree.
He's one of your best small forwards in the game. If someone use him, how can you take him out at this point? He still is a dog to this day. I think like you have to keep him
P5
in
is
there.
still really good.
I feel like I can't because I would have to move KD to B tier. I guess we'll see. And then move Paolo to A. I think Pablo's better than KD overall.
By far. It's not even a debate.
Right now we'll keep it like this, but we will see how this small forward tier list goes.
It's not even a debate.
And moving, we'll move it, but we'll see. We'll see how we have it. Sean Marin up next. I'll probably put him in A tier, then B tier. Is he on the same tier as the
I think I did my top 10 small forwards, and I don't know if I had Paolo Banchero on there. Like, I think I might have threw my small forward tier list because I don't think for whatever reason I had Paolo Banchero on there. Let me look. Yeah, I didn't. Wow. That's bad. I didn't have Paolo Banchero on the small forward tier. That's bad by me.
Paolo Banchero, 6'10".
But it's tough because, like, my Sean Marion was at my number 8. So, like, Paolo probably would have been in that 7-8 range. But Paolo compared to Sean Marion, I think it's preference. I personally probably do like Paolo more.
To put Sean Marion beats. I like Sean Marion, too. I do like Sean Marion. I just don't think he's going to be better as Paolo Banchero at the power forward. Paolo Banchero is small forward, power forward. He's probably the best position is small power forward. But I mean, small power forward. But
I'm just gonna put Paolo on my power forward tier list and act like I meant it.
Banchero is a dog. I'm not gonna make up like he is.
P5 he's a beast.
Dog, and he is really good. Dimitri Carroll up next.
Okay, I got a question. Does Carlo purposefully get names wrong? Dimitri.
This card, he's B tier. I feel like you gotta put Dimitri Carroll in B tier. I'm just gonna move it back up.
DeMar Carroll's
like
good,
this is difficult, but I'm putting him in B tier. You gotta put Dimitri Carroll in B tier. He's actually really good,
and he's
for
cheap.
A small forward.
Like DeMar Carroll's
now
cheap
I don't
too.
like what the heck I'm listing because now I'm getting
Sean
mad.
Marion's got to go.
I'm not liking something. I'm gonna have
Sean
to.
Marion's got to go.
I'm gonna have to, even though I don't want to.
He's better than KD.
If I move,
he's better than KD. I'm sorry, he is.
I can't say Dimitri Carroll is better than Sean Marion or KD.
He's
and
better
I like
than KD.
Dimitri Carroll, but it's like
He's not better than Sean Marion.
But just know Dimitri Carroll is a really good card. He has a nice shot. His shot is beautiful. But I'm gonna go to
Carlo
C tier.
Pronounces names wrong on purpose. I genuinely do.
Gonna stick with it, and hopefully y'all understand it. And yeah, hopefully you get it, and you don't. Hopefully you don't have an issue with it. Hopefully. But next up on the list, we got Isaiah McDaniels. Isaiah McDaniels is really good. I'm putting Isaiah McDaniels in the same tier as Paolo Banchero.
Good. Xavier McDaniels is extremely
good. I think Paolo
good.
Banchero is like better.
I don't know if he is. Like, I mean this when I say this. Whenever I play against Xavier McDaniel on my No Money Spent, he cooks me.
And I think Paolo Banchero is overall better than
Xavier
KD,
McDaniels.
This is where this gets difficult. It's like I'm kidding him in S tier. I just have to. I just literally have to, and I'm gonna move KD right here. That's how I'm gonna
get KD off, bro.
And then we'll move Dimitri Carroll back up to B tier. That is how we're gonna freaking do this list. Why there's 2 Sean Marions? Because this was a little bit difficult and challenging, but yeah, it's not letting me delete the second Sean Marion. So we're gonna have 2 Sean Marions. It's a little bit of a mess. But yeah, we're gonna have 2 Sean Marions a little bit. But
why is KD getting gas?
I really don't like Kurlenko.
What? How do you not like AK? It just does not make sense to me. How do you not like him?
I'm still gonna put him in B tier. I'll just move this one back.
This is y'all's content creator putting Pink Diamond KD over Galaxy Opal AK. Like, this is y'all's content creator, man. Like, he said, what happened to TyDeBo? What happened to you?
Down there. I'm still gonna put him in B tier because I like Sean Marion. I mean, I like Kurlenko.
You just said you didn't like Kurlenko, so what is it? Do you like him or do you not like him?
I'm still gonna put him in A tier because I feel like if you're good with Kurlenko, you're good with him. But I don't really like Kurlenko.
Didn't you just say you gotta get good with cards, and now you're not good with him?
I'll be honest with you. I think Kurlenko's shot is so hard to time for me, but I will respect the card. I'll put him in A tier overall, so I'll put him in A tier. Screw it. I have no issue with the card currently, and yeah. Paul George, D tier. He doesn't come with on-ball minutes.
Paul George Ruby card is not great. He's not horrible, though. Like, I don't hate the card. It's just tough to be super high on him. D tier is probably the right tier for Paul George. It probably is.
You're going to have to badge him.
Probably
I think, like I said, I like... It's
probably
like, I know it got on me about salary cap, but that'd be the only place I would use them at, but I don't think Paul...
Like, I don't care. If you want to like a card because they're good in salary cap, I get it. And I don't honestly hate it. I don't care. But you can't rank cards based on their salary. Like, I saw today, I got Zachary Richachet, or however you pronounce his name. And yes, he's, like, cheap in salary cap. But does that mean, I'm going to use him, like, or rank him higher because he's good in salary cap? No, you can't change the way you rank cards. Like,
George runs in a game of unlimited, so not going to count. I'd rather have Paul George, Elgin Baylor. I don't know what we call about Flowers, but Elgin Baylor is trash. Dude, don't play as Brooke Lopez base, and no, it's not as any better as previous.
Elgin Baylor, that's tough. I liked Elgin Baylor in 2K21, but
it's garbage.
It's tough right now for Elgin.
It is garbage. Another one. Bobby Jones, he stinks. 53-pointer, like Kermit Washington too, is also a trash can.
Bobby
So
Jones
I
is
think
not
you
great.
gotta
He's got like the best defense in the game. So like, is Bobby Jones better than Paul George? Probably, because he's got like the best defense in the game, right?
him in the
like,
worst
right?
tier. Ron Artest up next. I think Ron Artest is an S tier small forward overall.
Okay.
I think Ron
and
Artest.
I like Ron Artest, but is S tier not crazy? Let me know. Do you think Ron Artest is S tier? I think that's a gas at him just slightly, but you guys can let me know your thoughts on it. I think it's just slightly gas.
Rule me more, especially now that he's free.
That's
I think Ron Artest is exceptional, and I think you gotta put him in that S tier category. I think you really do. He's
okay.
really,
I'm not gonna hate on it, Carlo. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna hate on it, Carlo.
Jaquez Johnson, Jamie. Someone says Jamie, apparently.
Hami.
Probably go C tier for Jamie.
His name's
Jamie still
Hami.
can hit his open shots. I feel like he's a little bit undersized, but that's the highest I can go on Jamie. I just feel like he's a bit undersized at this point in the game, but he's still all right. Delari, I do like Gallo. Gallo has a nice jumper, good release.
Gassing
6'10",
Danilo
and
Gallinari.
good defense. I think Gallo's really good in this game overall.
I guess.
And I think he is really, really nice. Next up, we're going to rate Dennis Rodman. And I'm putting Dennis Rodman S. I like Dennis Rodman in this game overall. I used him for multiple games. He has phenomenal defense.
Yes, he is 6'7" on the court. Now you care about defense, right? So now Carlo wants to care about defense, but with Kelly Tripucka, defense don't matter, right?
Shoots his shot. His shot's easy to time. How can you not say Dennis Rodman's not a top 5 small forward in the game? Is that crazy to say? How?
Yes, he's got a 72 3 ball at 6'7". What are we talking about?
He has 92 speed, 95.
What are we talking about?
He overall is one of your best small forwards in the game. Just needs a couple shooting. That means he doesn't need much. I mean, I'm not.
Oh, but with Giannis, when his 3 ball is low, it's the end of the world. Like, can you just make up your mind, Carlo? Honestly, just make up your mind. If you want to hype up a card, then hype him up. If you don't want to hype a card up, then don't hype him up. But stop this whole thing of, well, the card's not good because he got to go low 3. Oh, well, now he's good. Like, you can't pick and choose things. You can't. Choose something and stick with it, please.
Not understanding the hate train for Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is one of your best small forwards in the whole game.
Like,
I don't understand the hate on the card.
I don't understand the hype.
I just don't get it. Jason Tatum up next. I don't think Jason Tatum is all that great anymore. I'm thinking, like, I'm putting him in A tier because I have KD. I gotta put
A tier is the right tier. Tatum's fine. I don't think he's I don't think he's crazy, but he is A tier.
I don't think KD's better than him. I don't think Karolinko is better than Jason Tatum overall. I don't think.
Yes, he is.
I don't think he is. But
stop.
You know,
yes.
It is what it is.
Karolinko is better than Jason Tatum. Stop, Carlo. Stop. He's better than him.
If y'all like Karolinko, you like Karolinko. So I'm still gonna keep him there because But I think Jason Tatum at this stage in the game, he's great. I love him. Old gen is different. I think he's the best small forward in the game on that gen. But on this gen, I mean, he's not better than Rodman. I don't think he's better than Artest. I'd rather have them on the court over Tatum, just in my opinion. And I like Jason Tatum as a card. I just don't think he's all that. Giannis Antetokounmpo. This gets difficult. I ain't gonna lie.
What is difficult? How do things get difficult when you have the second best small forward in the game?
I'm putting him in S tier just because Opal Giannis be playing different. I wouldn't front if he does. Do I still hate his jumper? Yes, I still hate his freaking jumper.
Why?
And it's like, I almost want to say, like, there's some part of me that want to say, but like, Opal.
Man, if you put him in A tier, Carlo, I don't even know what my reaction would be. I don't even know how I would react to that. Like, I genuinely have no idea.
Giannis does other things, slashing at the rim. His tendencies getting upgrade does help his tree ball being up +6. I still think.
Man, Pink Diamond, I'll be the one to say it. Pink Diamond Giannis is still nearly just as good as the Opal Giannis. I'll say I don't care, man. Like, the Pink Diamond Giannis is still elite. I don't get why everybody hates on him. He is still elite. Like, there's no reason to hate on him at all. Like, I don't understand it.
Jumper's very mediocre.
What?
But I can't justify him in A tier because it's like, do I think he's the best small forward in the game? No, I don't. I honestly, would I rather have, like I said, would I rather have Rodman or Giannis on the court? It gets a little bit difficult right there. Because it depends about, like, who's my power forward, who's my center. But
It
I
doesn't
like
depend. What? Giannis walks circles around that garbage man, Dennis Rodman. What are we talking about?
And I think Giannis.
What are we talking about?
Tier, but
spitting out pens right now because I don't know what we're talking
about. Put
about.
his jumper on quick. That's just my personal opinion. Jeff Green, I'm putting him in C tier. I think
freaking C tier for Jeff Green. Yeah,
he's a nice small forward. I just feel like back then he used to have a fire jumper, but his jumper's a lot animated now. It's weird. It's like an odd jumper. I just don't think he's all.
I need to wake up from the
crazy.
nightmare that this
I
tier
think
list
he's
is.
all right.
I need to wake up because
not
this is
crazy,
dog
in my
water.
opinion.
It's
LeBron
horrible.
James. I'm only ranking on LeBron. They're the same exact card S tier.
Now they're the same card, right? But Giannis is way different. Oh, he's so much better in Giannis. And I'm getting irritated because the difference between the LeBrons is slightly smaller than the differences between the Giannis's. I would agree with that. But there's not that much difference in any of them. So I just don't get how
the best small forward in the game. I just feel like
I don't get it.
You know, is it like
I don't get it.
I'm not gonna put this one in order, but it just is. It is. I'm putting Katie in front just because it looks nice, because I just love Katie in this game. Wes Unseld up next. Wait, he's not a power forward. Excuse me. Wes Unseld up. Jug Krisky. I'm gonna rank him on this list because I didn't rank him.
Ew, we're ranking Doug Christie.
Doug Christie. Probably in that C tier bracket. Doug Christie, all right, has a good jumper.
Doug Christie's fine. He's just way better at shooting guard. So I mean,
guard. But honestly, I'm keeping on this list because I forgot to rank him in the previous list. My apologies. I'm not perfect. Next up, Tony Kukoc. At this stage, D tier. I don't think
Kukoc used to be a really good budget card.
He still can hit his shots, get open for you. But I just don't think he's that crazy. And I just noticed there was Kelly on screen. Hopefully that wasn't on screen the whole time. That would kind of suck. But yeah, did not mean to do that. But hey, speaking of Kelly, I rank Kelly up next. And I think I got to put Kelly on for this list because I got Tatum and I think you got to put Kelly in S tier. I think for the small...
See, like, this is where I draw the line, man. This is where I draw the line. I know Kelly's release is good, guys. I know Kelly is good on this game. And when I say I apologize, I apologize by saying Pink Diamond T-Mac was better than Kelly. That's the apology that I've got. Here's the card you are gassing, guys. I want you guys to understand this. He's got 80 interior, 86 perimeter, 88 speed. He comes with, a total of 4 defensive badges. This is the card people are gassing. I know his release is good, but, like, come on. At some stage, defense has to matter.
For bracket, since I'm including
You're ranking him at the same tier as Galaxy Ope with LeBron.
In this because he's a new card and I figure like you have to discuss him more. He is phenomenal. Go watch JC 2K video too. He made a gameplay as well and he is fire. He is absolutely.
If somebody bring Kelly on my court and think that it's sweet, I'm gonna be laughing.
Fire, and I think you gotta.
Honestly, I will put any amount of money up on versus JC or Carlo. And Carlos says it himself. I don't play the game much, so he should be able to flood me. And I guarantee that Kelly gets absolutely boxed. You can't move on this game with anybody. So, he's got good dribble 6. Okay. What does that matter on this game? Nothing.
Respect Kelly on the list. And for
having him over Andre Kirilenko is crazy.
Small forward for this list is different.
It's crazy.
Not as many Paul George.
It doesn't
on
make
this list.
sense.
So in this terms, I think he's better than everybody. I think he's better than Jason Tatum. Call me crazy on that.
You are crazy.
I love Tatum, but he is really, really good in my team. Like I feel like the gap from A to S is just crazy in my opinion. Jonathan Isaac up next. I'd probably put Jonathan Isaac in B tier. He lacks strength. I wish strength was a little bit higher. I don't think.
See, here's where I'm at, right? And I need you to hear me out. Give me Jonathan Isaac over Kelly Tripucka every day of the week. Jonathan Isaac, look, all I need my small forwards to do is knock down shots. He's 6'10". Defensively, he's night and day difference than Kelly. This is the problem I got. People see a little bit of offense and giggle their way to losses. Let me get Jonathan Isaac and box you up. You think Kelly scored on Jonathan Isaac? Jonathan Isaac is laughing at Kelly. Just kidding. Jonathan Isaac is such a good guy, he would never laugh at Kelly, but I'd be laughing on the sideline.
Better than Tatum or KD or Kirilenko. I think he's better than Kirilenko, but hey, I'm not going to disrespect Kirilenko like this. If I had my way, Kirilenko would be in C tier because I do not like Kirilenko, but I'm not because I've seen people be great, have great success, so I can't get it on myself to hate on the card overall.
You are hating
up,
right now. I don't know what we're talking about.
Connie Hawkins is
good.
another.
He's good.
It's
Connie
like
Hawkins
A tier. I feel like you got him.
Connie
it's
Hawkins
like you
is
gotta put him in
extremely
A tier.
good.
It's just he's elite. I feel like I don't think he's on the S tier. I feel like he's on top of A.
He's elite,
and I think that's the highest you can go with Connie Hawkins. I think Kelly's better than Hawkins overall, and I like Hawkins, but yeah, that Kelly goes crazy. Gerald Wallace up next. I'm putting him in probably
B tier,
B.
probably.
I think Gerald Wallace is decent overall. Really good.
Gerald
defense.
Wallace is solid, and honestly, I don't think he's super expensive because I think people were able to, or some people got the card for free. I'm trying to think where Gerald Wallace was at, but some people feel like I forget where Gerald Wallace was, but a lot of people got the card for free. But anyways, he's a really good card, really solid card.
But he's just
people
not
got
on the
Gerald
level
Wallace
of
for free,
anybody
right?
in A tier, and I just don't think he's better
Maybe
than
not.
any
Maybe
of his
his
cards.
prices
Josh Hart
just
up
came
next.
down.
I think Josh Hart's a very good TTO park card. He has a good release, but I have to put him in C tier just because he's undersized at that position, and it's just not going to matter. And it's just like he is undersized, but his jumper is really good. I think he is a solid 6'5" guard at the guard position. Up next, Scottie Pippen. I forgot him in the previous list, and I'm just not ranking Scottie high D tier. I don't think Scottie's good.
So you've got Scottie Pippen at D tier and Pink Diamond KD at A tier. And I'm the one that's getting called crazy, right? I'm the one that I don't know what I'm talking about, right? And then you look at this tier list and you think, oh, well, it's fine. No, this tier list is garbage. Like, how do you sit up here and listen to a guy that just talks nonsense? Like, look, I will admit sometimes I am wrong on tier lists and giving my reactions and stuff to them, but this is bonkers to me. It's bonkers. The disrespect of Scottie Pippen is straight up bizarre.
It's just like
it's bizarre.
Do I think Scottie Pippen is better than Sean Marion? I think he's on the level with Jamie, but it's like I think Jeff Green's better than Scottie Pippen. So it's like,
and that's fine, but you have KD, Mickey Mouse KD at A tier.
I'm
like,
putting
what?
him in. I just don't like Scottie Pippen. I
You
put
got
him
a
in C
Mickey
tier. I had him in D tier, my overall Pink Diamond list, but I think in this list, I don't think he's better than John Isaac. I don't think he's better than Gerald Wallace. I don't think he's better than Jeff Green, but I put him at C minus. C range. I think Jeff Green's probably a good C plus, but
C minus.
Yeah, that's how we're overall going to do it. Draymond Green up next. I don't think Draymond is good D tier. I don't think Draymond.
I like Draymond. So how are you gonna gas Dennis Rodman but hate on Draymond? And I know there's slightly different cards. I get all of that. But I'm just saying, how do you hate on one and hype up another? It just things are not mathing. The math ain't mathing, Warlow.
On Green,
it's not
release.
mathing.
What are we
so,
doing?
I'm
this
sorry.
stage in the game.
It's not mathing.
Karlenko D tier.
You want to talk? You want to talk about all these? Oh, Dennis Rodman and Draymond Green. My Draymond that I got on my main account will dog you. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Karlenko, I think if you have badges added to him, Karlenko could be decent. But like I said, you got to really know a shot for me. It'd be F tier on Karlenko and C tier on the Opal. But yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Peja Stojakovic, probably C tier. I think he's on the same level as Scottie
not
Pippen,
bad.
almost maybe.
He's not
I don't
bad.
think he's anything better than him. I don't think he's anything crazy. I had him for a long time, and I never see anything special out of him. James Worthy up next.
Every time I play against James Worthy, people can't green with the card. So I don't know if it's their issue or what, but people do not green with him.
Rank him in A tier. I like James Worthy. I don't think he's better than anybody in S tier overall. I don't think he's even better than Kelly, and I love my James Worthy. But, you know, it just is what it is. But, you know, I feel like it is what it is. But I can't. Danny Manny up next. I think Danny Manny.
I pray one of these days I match up versus Kelly Tripucka so I can show y'all that he ain't nothing special. I get the card's good and he's got good sigs, but people are gassing him as a top 3 shooting guard. Stop it. Get some help.
He's actually
Please.
quite solid in this game. B tier overall. Danny Manny actually is quite good in this game overall. I think Danny Manny, you can say.
We're guessing Danny Manny. Doesn't he have the Magic Johnson release? Come on, man. What are we gassing here? What are we doing?
Quality.
What
like,
are we doing?
I think the only B plus in this tier, if there was a B plus, would be Sean Marion. It just, I think everybody else just B. But there's a lot of good B tier, small forward, power forwards.
What are we doing, man?
Yeah, overall in this list, Billy Cunningham's an F tier. Billy Cunningham really, I think you gotta put D tier.
How is Billy
Put Draymond in D. I'm probably putting Draymond in F. Draymond's not. I'll rank them both in the same tier. I don't think Billy Cunningham good. I don't think Draymond's great, but hey, there is all right.
That's fine, but I'm just telling you, Draymond plays so much defense. So I'm just warning you. If you match up versus me, your Kelly is not scoring.
Antonio Walker.
I'm telling you that right now.
He has a good jumper.
Look at Tubby Walker.
His jumper's all right.
Look at Tubby Walker.
All right. It's nothing special.
Never played with him.
But
so
it's like,
just being honest.
Nothing crazy.
I can't rank the card. I have not played with him, so.
Paul Millsap is not good. He's all right.
Paul Millsap is fine on this game. This is the problem I got. How are we hating on Paul Millsap? How? The card is literally fine.
Just nothing. It's nothing special about Paul Millsap. Probably gonna go D tier for Paul Millsap. Not a good card, really. He's all right, but his jumper's slow. He's just not gonna cut it. Calvin Natt's actually good.
Calvin
I
Natt is
like Calvin Natt. Put him in B tier. I don't think he's better than anyone in A tier, but Calvin Natt at B tier, I think he's a really solid B tier in my team overall. So I'm ranking him in B tier.
Good
overall.
ranking, Carlo.
Lamar, Adam Morrison, I'm ranking in A. I like Adam Morrison, great jumper. But I don't think he's better than a Kelly at Rodman, Giannis, or Tess. And I like Morrison. I think Morrison has a good release.
People who said I missed out on Morrison on my top 10 small forwards. I might have. He was
good
close.
Defense. I think he's one of your
I
best
just didn't think he
small
could
forwards
quite get
in
there.
the game.
I mean, I think it's close, though.
I don't think he hits that S tier
think
mark
it's
for
close.
me. Just me. I like Adam Morrison. But I just think like that is the case. Carmelo Anthony, you're probably gonna have to.
Have we gotten a good Melo card that we can actually use yet this year? I don't think we have we?
I feel like Melo, he's just gonna be.
I feel like we haven't gotten one.
But we're gonna have to see more and more with Melo, but over time. But I tried Melo's release, and Melo looks like he improved from his previous time I had him, and I feel like Melo's gonna be really solid in my team overall. So. Yeah, I feel like he is. Brandon Ingram, I probably
Brandon
put
Ingram
in D
stinks.
tier.
Hopefully the Wolves trade for BI though. I'm telling y'all, BI's a
Better
bucket.
than Draymond Green. But
Telling you that
Draymond
right now.
probably
Hopefully that happens.
F tier almost, but because I don't think Draymond needs to be in B's the B, and I'm putting him in F tier. I don't care. I'm putting Draymond in F tier. Jim Thompson.
I want to wager Carlo. You can use Kelly. I'll use Draymond. You can use your favorite cards. I'll use, some of your garbage men that I like. And we'll see what happens. He'll duck. But I'm just telling you. I'll do it. I don't care. Any amount. Draymond would box Kelly. He would literally have him in a box all game long.
Kelly from one of my packs, and he is garbage. Hedo Turkoglu is trash. He just sucks too. Jaden Williams up next. Probably go C tier for Jaden Williams. He has a good release. He's just undersized at this stage in the game. I still like him. I don't hate him. I don't feel like he's bad, but, I just feel like he's a bit undersized. Mashburn.
Mashburn's not bad for a free locker code card. He's not bad.
I don't think Mashburn's that great. He has a good release.
Wait, he put Jalen Williams in C tier? I don't even hate Jalen Williams, but when you've got Draymond at F tier,
not a good release. He has a bad defense. He just doesn't play.
Carlo only cares about offense.
Next.
Carlo literally only cares about offense.
I don't think he makes a
That's
D.
all he cares about.
C tier at this
That's
point.
it.
He has a good.
He doesn't care about
offense,
anything else whatsoever.
Lacking. I think he's on that similar. I think Danny Granger is better than Scottie Pippen.
No, he's not. And I like Danny Granger, but he's not better than Scottie Pippen. So stop it. No.
Scottie's gonna have to go to D+. Scotty's gonna have to go to D+. Even though I think would I rather have Josh Hart or I rather would have Josh Hart with Scottie Pippen. It's great.
You'd rather have Josh Hart over Scottie Pippen.
Crazy, but I just don't like Scottie Pippen in this game. I think I have to. If I go Granger as C, I can't put Scotty in C. Danny Granger's better than Scotty. So I'm going C tier with him. Jalen Johnson's all right. I don't think he's good. F tier, I used him.
Why is Danny Granger at C tier and Danny Manning is at B tier? Nothing about this list makes any sense at all. What are you doing? Nothing makes sense here. Nothing.
Jalen Johnson was that great. Lamar Odom's also pretty garbage. Not a good card in this game. Larry Bird's garbage. Zion... I'll go D tier for Zion. I like Zion's slashing abilities. His jumper is cooked, though. It is cooked, though. Zion is just cooked. And I wish Zion could be great in this game, but 2K just screwed Zion all the way up. Pink Diamond Kawhi Leonard, I'm probably going to rank him in the A tier. I don't think he is any different than the other Kawhi Leonard. Like I said, I ranked the other one in A tier. I'm ranking the Pink Diamond in A tier. I feel like he add a few badges.
This tier list is horrible, and I don't know why Carlo never mind. I was about to say I don't know why he continues to make tier lists, but
except he's small for it. That's any Kawhi Leonard's one of your best TTO.
I don't know, man.
And you can make a debate. I mean, even Opal or that Pink Diamond that he's an S tier because Kawhi Leonard's defense is unreal in TTO Online. It is annoying as heck to play against. Antoine Jameson jumper is absolutely garbage. James Worthy diamond is sucks compared to his opal. Pink diamond Terry DeChambeau, I use this card. This card is actually phenomenal. Where's Rudy Gay at in this list? I just noticed that. Rudy Gay is not on... Rudy Gay's right there. And I'm ranking both of them in the A tier probably. Because Rudy Gay is really good. Rudy is good. Stupid shot.
And everybody is saying gassed him for a while, and they're right. But I just don't understand how...
on me. But I like...
Kelly Tripucka at S tier is blasphemy. You know what? I don't apologize anymore. I apologized at the start of the video, saying I was wrong. You know what? No, forget that. Forget it.
A tier.
Y'all want to gas Kelly for no reason.
I don't like Elton Brand, to be honest. I'm probably going to go D with Elton Brand. I don't think Elton Brand is that good. I played against him, seen him, used him. He's not good. He's just not cutting it. Buzz Unsell, like I said, he shouldn't be on this list. And Rick Barry, used them. He's in D tier. He's nothing that special. But this is the list. It wasn't as long as the previous list, but
thank
you know, it's a little bit shorter. But yeah, I think this is a good S tier. The A tier went a little bit longer, but I feel like the gap between S and A is so much. I feel like the players in S are so much better than the rest.
Yeah, Kelly Tripucka is definitely so much better than a guy like Xavier McDaniel or Galaxy Opal Andre Kirilenko. Definitely, Carlo. You nailed this one on the head. Drop a like on the video. I'm done. I'm out of here. This tier list stinks. Stinks. Honestly, though, outside of Kelly, Dennis Rodman, Melo, S tier is fine. But yeah, I don't know, man. This tier list stinks. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.